Good morning, class. So, continuing forward, yesterday we finished exercise 5.2. Remember all the 6 developers of price index numbers. Now, today we'll be continuing with exercise 5.3, the last exercise of this particular chapter. The heading of this exercise is cost of living index number. Now, this particular topic you can relate it to your own life, because this particular index number is also known as consumers price index number. Now in economic subject you will be studying who's a consumer. So basically we are the consumers because we buy final products from the retailer or wholesaler or the business, correct? So this particular topic is related to our normal day-to-day life, because as the name suggests, it is an index number which shows the cost of buying goods and services in day-to-day life for a specific consumer class. Now, as you all know, there are different types of classes in our society: middle class, lower class, upper class. So all the class does not have the same purchasing rate, correct? Some people may feel AC is a necessity. For some, even a fan is a luxury product, correct? Because for rural people, even buying a fan is a big deal. So basically, different class of people have got different set of consumption needs. So a general price index number cannot be used to measure all the classes of people. So that is why in CLI, that is cost of living index, there are two types of index numbers which are given. There are two methods by which we can calculate it. Before I tell you all the formula, just relate this concept to the basic salary which every month comes at home, that your parents earn, they bring salary and they spend on different needs, correct? Last year we studied in economics what are the basic necessities: food, clothing, shelter, health and education. These are the basic necessities of our lives. Apart from that, we have to spend so much on different bills: water bill, electricity bill, house rent if you're living in a rented house. So there are many expenses. So all this is covered with the normal consumption, the day-to-day consumption of the goods and services in our life. Now, there are two methods as I told you. Number one, aggregative expenditure method, and number two, family budget method. Okay, just give me a sec. Yeah. So aggregative expenditure method, in that it is also called as weighted aggregate method, and family budget method, which is called as weighted relative method. So today we'll be studying only the aggregative expenditure method or weighted aggregative method part. So for the time being, just pay attention to the left hand side part, but simultaneously I will also explain you all what is a family budget method, but the sums we'll be doing it in the next lecture. So what is weighted aggregate method? Now, up till now, we used to write P01, index numbers, correct? But from this exercise onwards, you will write left hand side में CLI. CLI stands for cost of living index. The formula says summation P1 जगह छोड़ो upon summation P0 leave some space into 100. Remember ये formula कहीं और भी समझाया था मैंने आपको? Correct. It was in the previous exercise. Lasperi's formulas, you remember? Q0, Q0. So it is the same formula, only the name is changed over here. So here basically we'll be calculating Lasperi's price index number in the form of cost of living index. To recognize the question, it is very easy which method to follow, because in this particular method, as you see, you will have three columns given in your question. That is current year price, base year price and base year quantity. So when you have one quantity and two prices, and even the questions will be a little different from the sums we practiced up till now. So it will be very easy to identify the sums. So don't worry about that. Coming to the next one, family budget method. It is also called as weighted relative method. Now, why relative? Because here it includes two main important things, that is income and weight. So CLI is equal to summation IW upon summation W, where I stands for the income and W stands for the weight, the quantities. Okay. Now in some questions, you may have the column of W given to you, but you won't be having the value of I. So at that point of time, I is calculated as P1 upon P0 into 100. I repeat, P1 upon P0 into 100. Now this time I have not written summation symbol. So that means for calculating I, you don't have to add the prices ka column. Correct? So for this, we'll come to, later on when we'll be calculating the sum. That time I'll explain you all how to do it. And W stands for P0 multiplied by Q0 in that case, if W is not given. But maximum cases, W is given. In some cases, I, the income column is not given, just to confuse you all. So that you have to pay attention to. All right. So clear with today's topic, what we are going to study, CLI. There are two methods of calculating CLI. It is related to our day-to-day consumption of goods and services. It helps us to manage our finances. Okay. How to manage the budget, monthly budget. So CLI is equal to summation P1 Q0 upon summation P0 Q0 into 100, also called as weighted aggregative method. Okay. So this is the exercise which we are going to start. Exercise 5.3, sum number 1. Now how you will recognize it apart from the heading mentioned. As you can see, the heading is cost of living index. But now see the columns which they have given. Group, base year, price quantity, and current year price. Remember, first year we used to have commodities A, B, C, D, 1, 2, 3, 4. There were different names. But this time, can you all see the names are completely changed and what is mentioned? There is food, clothes, fuel, lighting, house rent, miscellaneous. So can you all see these are all the basic necessities of our day-to-day life? Khana, kapda, electricity, house rent, and miscellaneous expenses. So as soon as you see the questions like this, it is a hint that you have to solve this by CLI. Okay. Now how to differentiate the question? Pay attention. Here you have three columns, as I told you, price, quantity, price. So there are two prices. This is P0, this is P1, and there is only one quantity of base here. That means Q0. So the method name is not specified over here. Can you see? So that means you have to recognize which formula you have to put. So it is the first one, weighted aggregative method wala formula. That is Lasperi's ka formula you have to apply. Coming to the right side, question number 4. Again, the group columns are the same. Group headings are the same. See the columns which they have given. Can you see alphabets I and W? This is the difference between sum number 1 and sum number 4. So in sum number 4, you will not use aggregative price index number, but what will you use? Family budget method. So when you see IW ka column, family budget. When you see three columns consisting of price, quantity, price. Again, I told you, sometimes I is not given. So don't get confused. So basically, when you have two prices, one quantity, it is aggregative price index number. So we'll start with this first sum, that is this one. Pay attention to the solution. Okay, so here's the first sum. So as you'll see, I have copied down the question as it was given. Then we have to prepare two columns. That is P1Q0 and P0Q0 because it is Lasperi's price index number. So in both of these columns, you will multiply first P1Q0, 170 into 15, 190 into 20, 220 into 30, 180 into 10, 200 into 12. So you'll get this column. You'll do the total of it. Similarly, P0, Q0, you will multiply and you will get the values like this. Then the next step is putting the formula. So what is the formula? CLI is equal to summation P1, leave some space, upon summation P0, leave some space, multiply by 100. So where you left the space, there you will write Q0, Q0. So after putting the formula, substitution is easy. I have directly written the answer because you have to calculate and practice it by log table. So don't forget, I am not showing the working of the log now. You have to practice it on your own. So you will get the answer to be as 135.039. So that is the final answer and the first sum is over. So followed how to do the first sum. So you can pay attention to sum number 2 as well. Again, there are 3 columns: group, base year price, quantity of base year, price of current year. So again, there is no need to prepare. So now we'll be preparing 2 columns: P0, Q0, P1, Q0. So here's the second sum. Sum number 2. So as you can see, I've prepared the 2 columns P1, Q0, P0, Q0. The same logic you are doing. You are multiplying both the columns. After multiplying, you get the values. You do the total. Then you put the formula because this is the first formula, aggregative, weighted aggregative method. So 4990 upon 4310 into 100. Now in this case, as you'll see, I've done the log working. So you can just cross check whether you're getting the same figures or not. Understood? Followed? Clear up till here? Okay. Coming to the next sum, sum number 3. Now class, this sum is for your homework. I'm not doing the third sum. So you all have to practice the third sum as an assignment. I have written last in the PDF. So I'm giving you some sums for homework. You can practice and see whether you followed the concept or not. Now coming to the fourth sum. Base year weights W and current year price relatives I are given in problems 4 to 8. Calculate the cost of living index in each case. So coming to sum number 4 over here. The group is given. Now there are only 2 columns, I and W. So this is which method? The second one, family budget method. Okay. So we'll see how the family budget method we have to solve. So here in this case, there are 3 columns as you see, group, I and W. What I did first was W ka total because we need W ka summation as well. And then you have to prepare one more column and give the heading IW. Now what is IW? I multiply by W. So 70 into 5, 90 into 3, 100 into 2, 60 into 4, 80 into 6. So after multiplying, you get the value to be as 1540. So in this way, you will put the next formula CLI ka. Now this time in CLI, you won't write multiply by 100. So the only formula for family budget method is summation IW upon summation W. So there is no need to write into 100 over there. Okay. So 1540 upon 20, answer is 77. Okay. Coming to the fifth one, pattern is the same. There are 3 columns again, I and W. So first step is you will copy down the question and you will add W ka column. You will you'll do the summation of column W. After that, you will prepare another column IW. So multiplying I into W, you will get the values. You will add them together. So CLI is equal to summation IW upon summation W. So 3500 divided by 17. The answer is 205.88. Again, the log working I have not done purposely because it is for your own practice. So followed how to do the family budget method ka sum. So again, coming to sum number 6, that is an assignment for you all to practice the family budget method. Question pattern is the same, only the numbers are different. So in this exercise, I am giving you all 2 sums to practice. Question number 3 and question number 6. So you can practice and see whether you followed the concept or not. And then in the next session, we can discuss the answers. Okay. So as you'll see, I have written assignment exercise 5.3, sums number 3 and 6 for practice. So we'll stop the session here. Just have a quick recap in your mind, giving you all 2 minutes to do that. And then tomorrow we'll continue with the next lecture and I'll finish off with the exercise. So I guess the lesson is coming to an end with this. So there are 3 exercises. Keep on revising the formula, keep on practicing, then you'll be thorough with the concepts. Okay, so we stop here for today. Thank you so much, class.